and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. I make videos twice a week, so on Tuesdays and on Fridays. And if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for your continued love and support of my channel. And I'm really hoping you're enjoying my content. So today's video is going to be a review on this MineTan Moisture Mousse. So basically, it's the one in the box. They have two, I believe, versions of the Moisture Mousse. There's one that's on its own with no box. It's like £2 dear, and then there's just one in the box. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is between them both, but I'm going to need to email or message MineTan to see what the difference is. I believe the one on its own is an express, but I'm not sure the difference of the depth of colour, anything like that. But I think this one's an express too. It's confusing. Basically, this one looks stinking because I've used it a couple of times. Basically, the one that comes on its own looks like this. Just basically it says the same thing, Moisture Mousse. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. And I can tell it doesn't come with this dart around it. It's because I've been using it so much and it's just kind of gathered. But the packaging, both packaging is really nice. Look professional, but also like has that girly kind of edgy style to it, because I love the way they have the way stripes and the design, like the way kind of crisscross stripes. I love it. Basically has the information on the back and just information on each side. Moisture Mousse MineTan. The navy and the white just go really well together. I just love it. This was, I think, £26, £25.99. The other one's £27.99, or this one's about £23. I'll put the price up with which one is the correct price. I think this is about 24 and the other one's 26. I don't know. They're both like confusing, but it's around the £25 mark. Basically, it'll be up there. And then the packaging, this one just copies the outer packaging. The white and navy, just I love it. And then it has, I'm so happy it has them crisscross like redesign in it. Just beautiful. MineTan does really nice packaging. And so the colour guide, I would say it isn't a really dark colour guide, so you can put it on but you can still see where it is. It's like a nice medium olive colour guide, so it isn't going to be a super dark colour guide. If you don't like a dark colour guide, you'll like this one. But you can clearly see where you're putting it on. It blends fairly easy, I would say. Like when the mitt gets dirtier, it doesn't blend as well, but that's with anyone. But because this one's a bit more stickier, like it isn't sticky, but it can, like it takes a bit more a while to dry. It isn't like a completely sticky nightmare, but it isn't like one of them ones like a whip mousse, like their ones, like where that dries instantly. This one takes a while to dry, which isn't really much of a bad thing. But if you're in a rush to bad things, I would definitely recommend do your tan when you have that hour slot, so you don't have to rush and put your clothes on. Because yeah, if you do put like too much tight clothes after you tan with this one, it'll kind of rub off because it hasn't set properly. It needs to set into your skin. But the first time I used it, it wasn't so bad, but I used to mitt and then wash mitt, so I usually like wash mitt a few times after each few uses. I know it might sound like a dark bird, but I just can't be arsed washing them every time I use tan. I really can't. Every 3 times, yeah, not every time. But the first time I used this tan with the new mitt, it didn't really come off as sticky. It dried quicker, if I could speak. It dried quicker. But because I used the same mitt and then I done my tan this weekend, like I done my tan was Friday, this site's coming in. And Sunday now, that I haven't like scrubbed it off or anything, it's still there. But it isn't, it's kind of starting to fade a little bit, but it still looks decently well. Like, it was darker yesterday, I would say. But it's coming into like the 3rd day tan where it's starting to kind of fade like a touch, but not too bad. I find it lasts really well, this tan. Yeah, even though all tans fade, but this one fades nicer. Some tans fade patchy, some tans fade nicer. This one fades nicer, but it lasts, I would say, like you still have it on by the next week. Obviously it'll be a much lighter colour, but you still have it on. But even then I would still recommend like exfoliating and also like moisturising your tan. Basically, obviously not exfoliate when you have it like firstly done, but I mean like when like day 2, day 3, day 4 comes along, you need to exfoliate it. Just depends on what your tan routine is. I do my tan every 3 days, so basically I exfoliate, moisturise, do my tan every 3 days because I have a fast skin cell turnover, but I didn't bother doing tan on Tuesday, my weekly tan, but still I had tan on my skin, like even stronger than normal ones by the end of the week. So yeah, it's a really good tan, it lasts. But the colour, I would say when it develops, it's really dark. It's gorgeous. It's one of the darkest tans I have. I would say it's comparable to the Skinny Tan Cherry and Skinny Tan. No, not Skinny Tan. U-Tan. I'm getting mixed up there. The U-Tan Cherry Turban Mousse and also the Brookelynne U-Tan. It's comparable to the colour because it has that nice olive but still warm olive colour to it. It's gorgeous. As you can tell, I put it on my sleeve so just to show you. The colour is really, really nice. It's a nice colour. It's a nice dark olive colour. Because it's day free tan, it's not showing up as dark, but it still looks pretty really dark compared to like this white wall. It's dark, yeah, it's pretty much dark. But the first day, they are dark, 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 basically. And when before you wash it off, you're pretty much really, really dark, like proper dark. That's one layer, like one coat. Imagine 2 coats. I haven't double coated it yet, apart from the chest, which I always double coat with every tan because the tan on the chest doesn't cling, doesn't stick as well as like the arms and stuff. So I have to double coat my chest. But while I do a double coat all over, I triple coat my chest. I know, crazy, but yeah. Next time I might just double coat it, like next weekend, see what it's like. Even for Halloween weekend, I might double coat it. And if it's dark for one coat, can imagine how dark it's gonna be double coat. And then it went really dark even on like my almost pale skin because I had scrubbed it before I put it on again for the weekend, and it was almost like the pale skin, but it was still had some tan left over because it's long lasting. But it went really dark there, so imagine double coat that tan. So it could be even darker than U-Tan, I don't know. I have to do side by side, but it's proper dark. It's proper dark. It really is. Like, I love it. I love a good ultra dark tan. I would definitely say this one is ultra dark. Definitely ultra dark. One coat, no doubt about it, it's ultra dark. Now if I did put it on when my skin was proper pale, it might be more dark to ultra dark, but I've had it close to pale and I put it on, it's near enough to ultra dark. But yeah, it's really, really good. So the smell of it, not gonna lie, it has slight chemically smell but not overpowering. It's more coconut, but coconut like a fake coconut smell. It's nice though. And also the first time I put it on my skin, like last week, I felt like I had like a slight like fake coconut smell. It was more stronger last week than it was like this time around, but it doesn't bother me. It is nice, like it's a nice smell, but I have better smelling tans, but this one comes out like one of the darkest ones, so it doesn't really bother me. If it, even though the tan smelled bad, if it gave me the darkest colour, I would still wear it. Basically, not gonna lie. This tan, yeah. Overall, I would say, for drying out your skin, I would say it doesn't really dry out your skin that much because it is moisture. It's just meant to keep your skin moisturised, and I feel like my skin doesn't come off as dry when I use this one, but obviously it still dries your skin to an extent because it is tan mousse, but it isn't like drying out your skin completely. Obviously, I would still recommend moisturising regardless after you wash tan off, and even before, like moisturise different areas, your drier areas like your elbows, your knees, your neck and all. But yeah, my skin doesn't feel as dry after I use it, which is really, really good. I would say it's still as moisturising as the MineTan Cherry Turban Mousse. It's in the same level as that, maybe even slightly more moisturising. I'm going to try my MineTan one against this one, do a side by side. If you want to see that video, just tell me, because I will. Like, because I will think one's really truly better, because it's hard to think. Obviously, hands down, I prefer the smell of the MineTan Cherry Turban Mousse, because that smell is stunning. Like, that cherry and almond smell, yeah, that's the best smell one I've ever had, because I love cherries. I love like just really sweet cherry smells. But this one is not too bad of a smell, not my favourite but not the worst. And I will show you before, during and after, so I'll put them up now. Okay. So overall, if you're looking for that ultra dark tan, say you just want to put one layer of like tan on and not have to worry about double coating it, but you still want to be really, really dark, you're looking for a proper ultra dark tan, definitely go for it. My friend actually used this tan before, she recommended it to me, and she said it made her skin proper dark. Now bear in mind, her skin unfairly is naturally darker than mine, but like everyone has different skin tones. You can always fake it with tan, but her skin like literally went pure black dark when she wore it. Didn't come out like pure black dark on me. Well, when I was before I washed it off, it probably would have went black colour, but on her, like even when she washed it off, it was still like that. And yeah, so if you have like, I'm naturally an NC10, so I'm quite fair skinned. Nothing wrong with being fair. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being pale or anything wrong with being dark. Every skin tone is beautiful. Every skin colour is beautiful. But I just like the tan. I love having the tan on my skin. But yeah, if you're looking, like say you're even darker or even lighter than me, you just want something like a really, really dark tan, I would definitely say go for it. And see if you have like a natural skin tone of NC20 or above and you put this on, you're going to be ultra, ultra dark. You're going to be proper, proper dark. Definitely. And yeah. But on the other hand, if you prefer more of a natural, like a little bit of a glow tan, like a medium tan, don't go near it. Unless you wash it off, like say 3 or 2 hours in. No one has hand flat. I just wear it through overnight or through the day. As I said before, I just express claims, I don't really listen to them. They're great for when you want to wash your hand tan off. I wash my hands about 2 hours after doing my tan on my hands, just so they don't go as dark. Because sometimes you know some girls have like really, really dark stained tans, whereas mine doesn't go as like that as much, because I do moisturise them like heck and then put the tan on, leave it for an hour or so, and then wash it off. So it just gives me more of that gradual ombre. If you can tell, my hand's lighter than up here. But yeah, it's a really great tan. I would definitely recommend, but not for like a natural tan. If you're looking for a natural tan, stay away from it. I would definitely recommend another Sky Tan mousse, like the medium mousse I've tried. It's more natural tan. I've actually done a review in that last year. I'll try to link up it down below. But if you want to have a natural tan, go for the Sky Tan medium mousse. But if you want to have a natural tan, you reach for this one. You're not going to get like a nice, obviously it isn't like a natural looking tan, it isn't like fake looking, but I mean like by as a medium tan. If you just want like something like subtle, this isn't subtle, like this one's proper tan. So yeah, that's what I mean by natural tan. All the tans from Sky Tan look natural, but I mean like a subtle tan. This isn't a subtle tan. It's natural looking, but it isn't subtle. I know I'm going off on a tangent, but I would definitely recommend it. It's one of the darkest tans I've ever used. I just love it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been rambling on too much, and I'll see you again for the next one. Stay gorgeous. Bye.